The Aussie dollar overnight has flirted with 80 US cents again. This was yesterday, mainly because of what's happening in the US, rather than necessarily what's happening here in Australia. Now, what you've seen is because so many people have actually influenced by the Australian dollar, travel especially, but business and shopping as well, understanding what drives the Australian dollar is really important to us right now. Well, there's this bloke for starters, obviously Donald Trump. One of the reasons our dollar has picked up is because of increasing speculation. Trump will not be able to deliver the massive tax cuts to the US economy that he promised. Overnight, Trump reiterated his pledge to push his plans through an obstructive Congress.
We would like to bring our business tax rate down to 15%, which would make our tax rate lower than most countries, but still by no means the lowest, unfortunately, in the world.
You remember that, not the lowest in the world. Ours here, more than double that. Well, that along with stronger than expected economic growth numbers, the US economy in the June quarter was moving along at an annual pace of 3% compared with just 1.2% in the previous quarter. Both those things influence our dollar. If Trump seems set to fail to get those significant tax cuts, markets will be disappointed. The US dollar will fall, our dollar will rise as a consequence. The other part is also US economic growth. If it grows slowly, there's less likelihood, of course, of more interest rate rises. So the lower the US dollar, the higher the Aussie dollar again. But after nearly touching 80 US cents yesterday, our dollar's retreated almost a cent overnight on those better numbers. You can see that right there. The local forecasters are now more optimistic about our dollar's fortunes. The Commonwealth Bank chief currency strategist Richard Grace thinks 85 US cents by the end of the next year is now possible, which a short time ago was almost unthinkable. The dollar, as I say, just under 79 US cents. The Dow Jones index of US shares up by 27 points.